So we have our photo. I opened it up in Photoshop. So it is a picture, nice and clear, high resolution. It's facing the camera straight at you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all of this background. So there's a lot of ways we can do this. We're actually going to try something different. We're going to use the quick selection tool, and it shares a button with the magic wand tool, but it's located within all the selection tools, and the shortcut is the letter A, and you're going to add the quick selection. All right, what you can do is you are going to drag this over the image. This one's a good one to use because the background's so plain. So actually, before we start anything, I'm going to undo this. We want to desaturate this. This is not a black and white image. Very quickly, to do this, you can go into Enhance, Adjust Color, Adjust Hue Saturation, but I like using the shortcut. So the shortcut is Command U, and basically you're just going to drag the saturation all the way down to -100. Okay, so let's go back to that quick selection brush. You are going to drag your selection around the image here. So what you want to do is, instead of having the background selected, we actually want the figure selected. So what we can do is we can invert the selection. One way to do this is to hit Shift Command I, and that switches it. But if you don't like the shortcuts, you can hit Select Inverse, and then there's the shortcut, Shift Command I. Okay. So before we do anything else, we're going to refine the edge. Down on the bottom, we never did this before, you're going to hit Refine Edge. So that way we can get these little pieces of hair if we want to. We want to hit Smart Radius, which is going to detect the edge a little bit more smartly. And we're going to make the radius a little bit bigger, between 3 and 4 or so. Okay. Then what you can do is you can brush around the hair. And when you do that, you can see that you're making some selection so the hair looks a little bit more natural. You don't want to go really around the ears or around the neck, but this would be good for around the hair. Okay, so you can get those little strands coming out. Okay, so once you're happy with it, you are going to output the selection, new layer with layer mask. So refining the edge, you're also going to have it output a new layer with a layer mask. And then you say OK. All right, you're going to see this changes. Don't need the background's invisible, but you can see that this gives us the layer mask, which we've used before, and then here's a copy of the image. Okay, so this is what we want. The next thing we're going to do in the next video is to crop the image, bring it over to a new layer, and work with the edge a little bit more.